Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Nico Vera. Today we're looking at what are their true intentions. This is a timeless reading. This could be anything, any relationship. Today we have 7 piles. My guide told me to do 7, and here we are. You could ask about one person, or you could have multiple people in mind. I want you to look at each pile, look at each crystal, and have their name or their face in your mind and asking the question, what are their true intentions? Go through each pile, pick what most drawn to you. And if you don't have a specific person in your mind at the moment, you just want to see if there's any message for you, you could just ask the question, what are their true intentions? Go through each pile and let your intuition guide you there. You could be drawn to one pile or multiple piles. I have done all the piles already, and I won't be surprised if you're drawn to more than one pile. Just a side note, some of the piles have a lot of scenarios. I try to cover everything that I see, so if I didn't cover your scenarios at the beginning, try to stay till the end. There might be your message there, especially for love. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys, but I've been picking up recurring energies. And there are some scenarios I have to cut it out because the raw footage for each pile was at least 1 hour. Some pile took 2 hours. And this is for 7 piles. That's at least 7 hours. And I feel like that's just too scary for YouTube. So I had to cut out a lot of content to make the total watch time reasonable. I think this is a good start, a good introduction to this channel. All right, let's get into each pile. Pile 1. This is a bloodstone. And we have pile 2. This is green agate. And we have pile 3. This is opal. And we have pile 4, clear quartz. In pile 5, we have red jasper. Pile 6, smoky quartz. Pile 7, black obsidian. I feel like this one has a specific name. It's called something like snowflake obsidian, something like that, because I just noticed it has a very special lines there. All right, don't forget to ask today's question when you pick the piles. Please be mindful that this is a general reading. Use your own discernment. Take what's resonate for you. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to choose. I will put the timestamp to each pile in the description down below. All right, let's begin. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the bloodstone, this is your reading. Welcome. First question I ask is to see their energy and your energy. First, we have charity. And this is Saturn in Cancer. Second card, we have the Diviner. Third, we have cross. Okay, so this is their energy. So far, it's giving me a strong, kind of like a mature energy. Someone who understands the law of the universe. Someone who is very patient. Someone who does not afraid to start over, to replant a seed. They could like be really established. They could suddenly give up what they already have and start something new if this is about a career. But it's more giving me they have recently been through a loss. It could be like a literary loss of a family member. Could even be like related to child, or this is about an end of relationship. Could even be a divorce. So looking at Saturn in Cancer, they really want security in terms of family matter. But with Saturn being a hard teacher, a hard lesson in their early lives, they tend to suffer from that area, lack that security they have been longing for. But at the same time, once they learn those hard lessons, aka like graduating from the school, the karma school, the wish will be granted, it will be rewarded to them. In this case, it's security in family. Looking at your energy, they're very strong. This is giving me like they probably have been through a lot of shit in their life. They always find hope in hopeless situations. And it's giving me they understand the law of the universe. They're not afraid to plant a new seed. They're not afraid to start something completely new. They're not afraid to let go of the past. If they have established a lot in their previous stage of life, now they find themselves growing into a new stage. They will not hesitate to start something completely new or restart whatever that it's aligned to them at the current stage. And they understand the wisdom of being patient. It's like they plant a seed and waiting for the divine timing. They're they're very faithful. They trust the process. It's giving me like if there is a loss, like they do not hold on to past resentment, and they do not let setbacks, downfall define them. The more obstacles they experience in life, it make them stronger. This cross card is showing a woman in grief holding a cross here, and there's a black cat. This is giving me there are something happened to them, and they are in a state of being protectiveness. It's giving me like at the current stage, they are being protected from the divine, or it could be like they are asking for protection. I also see it in the charity card. Angels are offering help. It's giving me like something happened here that caused them to be either like asking for protection, sanctuary, help, or they are in an energy of being very cautious. For some of them, I do pick up a single mom, single dad energy. And just like the diviner, we see a new life here. It's really giving me the tenacity of life. No matter how many times they fell, they always get up. So I feel the tenacity in them, the resilience in them. And they have pretty good intuition. We see the black cat here. And let me see your energy. So we have whale, we have hyena, we have bear, and we have bee. So I feel like this energy is really balanced. We have 4 cards here, and each one of them represent a different element. So whale is the water, hyena is the fire, bear is earth, and bee is air. So we have 4 elements here. This tells me 2 things. First is that we have a large audience here. There are a lot of different scenarios. For example, like looking at this whale, you could be really close to them. There's someone that you share deep emotion with. Could be because you two share similar life experience, but definitely not limited to other scenarios. For hyena, it's giving me an ex. You could be their ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. I see for some of you, they are a close family member to you that you really care about. It's giving me like seeing they are in this energy, you kind of worry. For some of you, I see you work with them. But no matter what your relationship with them, the main energy is giving me a growth in your energy. And it's a growth in you that is inspired from looking at them or like looking at their life journey. If you are their ex partner, this separation and seeing them starting their new life really inspired you to move on with your own life. Looking at this energy, they have fully accept what it is. It's giving me like you guys already parted ways and they've already found the courage to start something new. I have to say, like, looking at this energy, I don't feel like you are the type of person who hold on to old grudges or that kind of stuff. I kind of feel like you use like humor to hide. And I do feel like there were something that was kind of hard for you to find strength to move on. And I see that the transition in your energy is kind of like this bear here. Like you woke up from the hibernation and start a new life cycle to be on your own path, to find something of your own. So this energy is beautiful. And if you are other scenarios like friends, family, or coworker, I do feel like they have inspired you a lot and their life journey have given you strength. It could be something that they say, or this is purely from just witnessing what they have been through in life. They're very strong. It's more like the passion for life. They always have hope. They do not give up. They do not take hardship as downfall. They take it as like a challenge. They take it as an opportunity to get back up. Every time life knocked them down, there's always a hope, a chance to get up and be 10 times stronger than the last time. This is a warrior energy, but it's more like they use their kindness to conquer, to win. So yeah, it is a very admiring energy, to be honest. Okay, let's look at what are their true intentions. So first we have the Queen of Wands. And if you see that these two cards here, they're very similar. We have two black cats here, and it's kind of similar, like holding a cross and holding this wand. It's just very interesting. Because these are from different deck. And we do have some channeling message here, which we will look later. I do want to pull tarot cards and use Queen of Wands as a significator. So let's see. What are their true intentions? Spirit, what are their true intentions? What are their true intentions? What are their true intentions? Okay. So we have Temperance, Page of Swords, Judgment. Looking at this Temperance here, I feel like they're still in the healing process. And with this Page of Swords and Judgment, it's giving me they haven't fully closed this chapter yet. That they know they have to close it out. It's no longer in alignment with their higher self or with their purpose anymore. And they're in this process it's more like a cleanup energy that they're in. This goes back to the protective energy that I see here. They could be putting their guards up. And looking at this Judgment is giving me they're very close to wrap up this chapter in their life, then to start a new one with the World card. Judgment is before the World. It's more about like a self-reflection before the chapter close. This is giving me they are doing kind of like a ritual before legitimately like ending things. Sorry, I had to pick up a phone call. So we were talking about what's their true intentions? I see they're just really focused on themselves. They focus on their own healing. And if you see like the two cups here, it's actually symbolizing the alchemy process. And one cup is holding the present, the other cup is holding the past. So mixing the past and present together, this sounds like emotional composting. In fact, I did a pick a card video, and I feel like they are in the process of emotional composting, or called emotional alchemy, that they're creating for a new path. They're creating for we see like here a new dawn, here we have a new path here. And the water here is talking about like purification. That's also the process of alchemy. And the iris here is about hope. We see like this page standing on this high ground by himself. It's telling me that they are having a new start. They're trying to have a new start, and they are not afraid of challenges that they might encounter in the future. They're ready to either defend themselves, or if they have to fight, they will fight. Fearless. And this is also about like they're being kind of like a high alert, or like cautious of potential enemies or potential challenges in life. This could also be kind of like a housekeeping this is what it's giving to me. Like, in order to start something new, the next chapter, they need to clean the house first. They need to clean out the old clutters in order to have room for a new beginning. This could be about people that they could kind of like distance themselves, held back from people, or even cut off certain people if they feel like it's necessary for them to start a new chapter. Some people kind of just let them stay in this old chapter. I really don't feel like there's like resentment or any like hard feeling involved with it. I kind of feel like this is really like from a place of healing, really like a higher self, or like it's for their highest good. Because we have two archangel here, Archangel Michael and Raphael. So this really gives me that they let the past stay in the past. It's more like healing, peace, and more like focusing on themselves. In here, like the judgment, it is about the past, looking at the past. So I do pick up there's like reminiscing, but it's not like anything attached to it. It's more about releasing the old, releasing anything that is negative, that is hurtful, and embrace the reality. I just feel like it's lighthearted. I don't feel anything heavy here. It's more like, I hope you the best and let's part ways. It's more giving me that. There's nothing like heavy here, or there's nothing like cord attached, or like, yeah, I don't see any like codependency. I don't see any past resentment. This is more giving me like, in order to start something new, they have to be very focused on themselves. And like this is why I feel emotional composting, or you can call like emotional alchemy, is so important, because it took old feelings, could be like resentment or like anger, and it could turn it into something completely different, something beautiful, something so peaceful. And it's really an opportunity to heal. And I feel like they are still in the process, but very close. Once they get to the judgment, it's very close to the world. The world is wrapping up the past cycle, the old cycle. I'm looking at this Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is the soul aspect of the Empress. Their energy is full of vitality, very vibrant, and it's giving me everything that they touch becomes alive, just like this diviner here. And the Temperance card is giving me the renewal of life. And if this is about a new love interest, you're not this person's ex, this is a new interest. I do feel like they're a little bit close off right now, because they have to wrap up this cycle that they no longer in alignment with, that they know spiritually that they need to close this cycle out. And there's actually a lot of work that needs to be done to heal themselves, so that they can be prepared for their next adventure. So I feel like for new interest, romantic interest. Their focus is more on themselves right now. Just from their energy, they are someone who values stability and security. They are very serious in terms of family matters, and they're very responsible. And I feel like their energy is not defined by their circumstance, is not defined by their past histories. For example, like they could have multiple divorce before, but that does not define them. They are not their circumstances. They are not just a pretty face. I feel like they are probably very attractive, just reading their energy here. And with the Saturn being here in the fourth house in Cancer, it's giving me the more obstacles they have been through, stronger they are because they learn from it. It's giving me like the wounded healer energy, like every time something bad happened or an end, they learn from it and it add another tool in their toolbox. And seeing this energy, especially like Saturn in Cancer, I'm not even surprised there are hidden wounds when they are children. They might have very harsh early environment. With age, with time, with more obstacles in their life, they have learned the ability to heal. And that's how they grow. The reward will come eventually. Just like the diviner, you plant a seed with divine timing, it will grow to a tree, the fruit of labor. They just have such a rich soul that turn things into gold, turn things into life. And nothing scares them because they have been through all this shit in the past. It's really like what doesn't kill them, make them stronger. I really like this energy. All right, let's look at the channeling message here. So we have some channeling messages here, and just take it as a reference. Take what's resonate for you, because these are more specific scenarios that it picked up. It's not going to pick up everyone's energy, especially like these truth oracle. It's more talking about romantic relationship here. Okay, so first we have bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. I feel like this is resonating with the page of swords here, or like the cross here is more about they are in a state of protection, or like being protective, being cautious. And broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this could really be a divorce or end of a long or committed relationship. And we have dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. This could be you, this could be them. Okay. And we have I'm starting to understand our connection. So I feel like this is talking about the judgment here. Before they wrap up this cycle with you, they are looking back of the past. They're looking back on their life. If this is a connection, they are looking back on this connection and they start to understand the spiritual lesson could really be related to the Saturn, the hard lesson, the teacher. And as I said before, this is from the emotional composting. They start to learn the spiritual lesson from a higher perspective. Just what we're talking about the two angels here. They start to see things in a new light, in much higher vibration. And I feel like this is going to be a very valuable lesson for both of you. I see your energy transformed as well. I feel like before you were more like in this deep emotional state, relatively speaking. This is more giving me like you might be petty in the past, but it's nothing like too serious. It's nothing like holding on old grudges, this kind of stuff. It's more giving me like kind of like sarcastic, but there's still like humor there. Nothing too bad, but I think now your energy is more about being practical and focus on yourself, your life basically. This could be like work, this could be like family or being with friends. Bear here is talking about transformation. After the winter, Bear woke up. They know that it's time to move to a new dawn here. And I see like you do find a new start or a new focus in life. So I feel like for both of you, like these energies are actually moving in a similar direction. If you used to be in a connection before. And I feel like both of you are learning the spiritual lesson from this connection here. And here we have so many things to remind me of you. Yeah, like I said, like from this judgment here, I feel like they are in a reminiscing mode. Like I don't mean using that word, don't mean that like anything like attached in feelings, but it's more about like looking back and able to let go of the past, release the old attachment. But I feel like you and this person just have so many memories together. They still have to adjust a little bit. Just like I was saying, they're still in a process of healing and they're trying pretty hard to start a new life on themselves. So it's really giving me like a healthy stage of moving on, which is not to like delete things or like burn everything into ashes. Instead is to honor the past, honoring the time that you two have shared, honoring this past relationship. As I said, I don't see like hasty here. I don't see like, some when people like broke up, some people choose to like more like delete everything, right? Just wipe everything out. They're just like letting it naturally surface and naturally release. They're more like in a natural process. They're just surrender, really honor the memory you two have together, honor you and honor all the memories instead of suppression, instead of deleting everything forcefully. It's more like naturally let time to heal. And we have, you are the best thing in my life. Like I said before, like I really don't feel like there's anything hasty in their energy. And I'm fully aware that like Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands, this combination, like in other reading, could mean like hasty or um something negative. But just looking at this energy, I feel they're very healing. And their energy is very positive. It's very vibrant. It's really about like the hope. And this to me is giving me like they're trying to say you're the best and thank you for the lesson here, the spiritual lesson. Thank you for all these years and all the memories that we have shared and we have co-created together. And it's a time to move on. It's a time to depart our ways and no hard feelings. I really don't feel like they hold any resentment either in you or them. I feel like I don't feel anything negative or heavy here. And I feel like both of you are healing here. Little side story from the crystal that you pick here, which is the bloodstone. So, as its name suggested, bloodstone is a blood cleanser and a very powerful healer. It is said that it has the ability to banish evil and negativity and to direct spiritual energies. I just feel like, well, so first of all, I pick all the crystals out of intuition. It's just kind of like a rambly order. I'm actually amazed that this really resonate with today's reading with their energy. I just have to say, like, your intuition is guiding you to take this as a confirmation that already in you. My reading is more about tarot analytics. I do feel like we all have free will and we all have the power to create our own future. My reading is to confirm your intuition or to uncover, discover things that already in your subconscious or conscious mind. All right, part one. If you find this helpful, please give a thumb up. If you like this type of video, please consider subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose this green agate, this is your reading. Welcome. So first, let's see this energy. So I'm definitely going to pull more cards, tarot cards on it and see. But so far, like this energy, if your inquiry about like career or like anything other than love, then this is a great, like they're great to work with. But in love, I am a little skeptical of this. If you see like this aspirant, it talks about ambition, diligence, setbacks. This card is talking about people who are born with ambition, a goal that they kind of like do not allow failure, which in terms of like, you know, career is great. But in terms of like a love department, that's a little bit different. Like there are times in love you just have to let go or have to acknowledge that the other person is not interested or like the dynamic between you two are just not fitting or like not working. And their energy is more like they want it, they're going to get it. And if they're not getting it, they kind of don't know how to take that setbacks, like take that loss. But like in love, if you only think about like loss or win, that is a little bit I just be honest, I think that's might be a little bit like questionable, just especially in this like energy, because it's giving me as someone who is very stubborn. This moon in Capricorn, this placement, it does talk about like people who are very organized. It can also mean that they're very controlling, especially if you know more about this person's history, like their past with their past relationship, like a romantic relationship, and they might have a pattern. And the moon is talking about the mother. So if you know this person, pay attention to their relationship with their parents, especially with their mother. That could tell you something. Sometimes it could tell you, like, it could raise some red flags that are very important. Okay, let's see your energy. But so far, like, I don't want you to think like it's that bad, because I do need to see more cards from the tarot. And this is your energy. I do feel like this is romantic. And I kind of see why like they like you, because your energy is this very practical, and I see like you know your worth. Your personality is like the core value is very developed. There is a confidence and also like a grounding energy that's to you, at least like to them, regardless like how you look at yourself, at least to them, I feel like they think you're high worth. You have a lot to offer. And from this arc, I also feel like you actually have pretty good intuition. That is kind of like a gut feeling. Hulk is an all-seeing creature. Like it sees everything from the details to the bigger picture. They have the ability to see it all. And I feel like you might be ignoring the things that you have seen, whether it's like details, like small details that you might think is insignificant, but I feel like your intuition already warned you. Like it's kind of like a warning, or kind of like a signal to send you the red flag, something like that. And it's also talking about like if it go with the wind, redirecting, listen to the message from the wind, and redirect your course. It's giving me like a confirmation to see things in a different perspective. And vulture being here, I feel like some of you, I don't want to say this early though. I just do feel like this energy, there's a need to cleanse yourself. I do feel like some of you already know, like you are very sure that they're stalking you. And I want this to be very clear that my approach to tarot is tarot analytics. All the topics and my belief are based on that. So it means that my readings are not for predictions only. I know it might be like counterintuitive, but like I do feel like it's important to be grounding in spiritual practice, at least for me. So my reading, the purpose is to confirm your intuition that was already there. Means like you already had the download, have the intuition, or have the sign, have already received the sign. And my tarot reading is for a confirmation or to rediscover your conscious or unconscious mind. So that is the purpose of my reading here. So if you have never crossed that thought in your head, pick another pile. This is not a pile for you. And of course, I'm going to pull more cards, shuffle more cards on camera. But so far, like, I see this, their energy and your energy is giving me, they are a stalker. And this is actually turning into like kind of like a creepy way that is not healthy. That is kind of scary. And I feel like some of you already under the influence with this vulture being here. Like I see some of you are scared, are haunted by them, and there's a need to cleanse. And I feel like some of you, it's your intuition already warned you that there's something off with them. Again, like you would know. You would already know this if this is your pile. Okay, let's see the question, the second question, what are their intentions? But first we have Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Page of Pentacles is a page who, this is double earth. This is someone who is really practical, is coherent to all the oracle cards here. Very eager to learn. They're holding this coin. They want to study this coin. They're just very focused on it. I need to see more cards from the tarot. And these are some oracle cards we're going to look at later. These are the channeling message. So first, let me ask what are their true intentions? What are their true intentions? Spirit. What are their true intentions? We have Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles here. And I'm also drawn to this crown here, if I'm saying it right. Give me they want to win. And they want the truth. Looking at the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a water of water. And if you see, like, she's gazing into this device here. And we have Eight of Pentacles. Is giving me like they are doing research on you because they want the truth. They want to know more about you to a degree of like perfection. It's just giving me like they want to know every single detail of you. I mean, this really depends. I feel like if you are, like, both of you are in love, or like just like been on like dates, a few dates or something, like I think that kind of makes sense. But I feel like if they are kind of like a coworker or kind of like a friend of a friend, like you don't really talk to them that much. This energy is like, let me just ask for clarification for each card. Spirit. Spirit, can I have clarification for Queen of Cups? Okay. Spirit, can I have clarification for Eight of Pentacles? Okay, okay, okay. So for the Ace of Wands, sorry, Ace of Swords, we have the World, Ace of Wands, and the Sun. And for Queen of Cups, we have Five of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, we have Nine of Swords. Is this an X? Or like, have you made things clear with this person? Okay, I have to adjust this a little bit. It's kind of crooked. Are you like, are they your ex for some of you? Because I do feel like they want a new start. And it's not just about that. Like, do you have children with them? It's either like they want to start things with you all over again. Just like this world is kind of like a cycle, to kind of repeat a cycle with them. If you are not like currently pregnant, you could even have children with them before, but like they want this cycle all over again, and they want to get you pregnant. For some of them, they see that as like a victory. A victory, the sun for them, it's the victory for them to have you pregnant, or like, you know, vice versa, like to have your children. I don't understand that, but and there's a second scenario. I see some of you like moved on, be with a new person in a new relationship, and they want to know that if you have children with that new person. And here we have Queen of Cups, under we have Five of Cups. They feel lost, losing you. They have suffered, they have spilled the cups, they have suffered emotional loss. And I feel like when Five of Cups channeled through the Queen of Cups is giving me that this queen, which is double water, is very easily to drown themselves in the emotion, and is kind of like turning the Queen of Cups to like a lower polarity, that they could become obsessive, holding on to the past resentment, just like the gaze into the device here is kind of amplify the obsessive tendencies. There's like a strong emotion because this is double water. So it really amplify this feeling of loss. And for the Eight of Pentacles here, we have the Knight of Swords. They could be really sad about the breakup. They're still not over it. And I have to be honest that for some of you, like looking at this Page of Pentacles, this energy is very young. I see this conflict in energy that like it seems like you guys have had a history before, but just looking at this young energy, I still feel like they don't know you that much. It could be like you cut this person off, you hold yourself back, you don't talk to them anymore, and they don't know your information. But I just feel like some of you, this could just all be in their head. Maybe it's a fling. Such a creepy vibe for just some of you, because I do feel like things never took off in reality. They're more like a admire or like a crush. And you and this person like never like had anything real. At least like for your perspective, there's no like mutual like consensus. And I feel like some of them they just like hold in the feelings or emotions and they're actually like very intense, but they never like let you know, or you might know it, but they never like start it. This is kind of creepy. For some of them, I feel like they just like see you like in a relationship or see you like pregnant and they're like they feel like being like dumped or being like going through a breakup. I don't know, that's so weird. And this Eight of Pentacles being here is just giving me they are haunted. Like this Knight of Swords, they're haunted by the ideas of you moving on, or you starting the next chapter in your life. Like they're worried that you're not available. They're not happy about that. This person wake up in the middle of the night and just worry. That means like you're heavily on their mind. And I feel like Eight of Pentacles here is giving me first they try to find something else to focus on to divert that anxiety, focus on their work. They could turn into like a workaholic. And if you see like his expression, he doesn't seem like have any emotion. And under this Eight of Pentacles, we have Knight of Swords. This is telling me that on the surface level, everything is okay. They withheld, as I was saying before, like they withheld feelings. But under the surface, they're actually very sad, very worried. I feel like this pile has a range of extents. Like for some extent, it's acceptable, their energy. It just seemed to me like they are ex who cannot get over you, who are still like in grief. For some of you, it's kind of like giving me a creepy or like a weird vibe. They're more like in the dark. You don't know about it. They're just admire in the dark, and they're doing like a bunch of research on you behind the scene. Maybe I'm too skeptical, but just from my personal experience, I have been stalked before. So you could say like it's from a traumatizing experience, because yeah, being stalked by a full-blown stalker is really traumatizing. Just from my own experience, they want you to know that you're being stalked. They want to fuck with your mind. That's what they want to do. They want to create this fear. So when I see your energy in this vulture, I'm like, I could relate to that. It took me a long time to cleanse that energy out. Feeling of paranoid. Like I feel like I'm being watched. It's not just like my intuition was warning me, but like after I figure everything out and I moved to a completely new place, I still feel like I'm being watched. I still like that was me being traumatized. I am aware of it. And it took me a long time to ground myself, to release that fear. And I wasn't really able to talk to other people about this because it was crazy. Like, I tried to tell everything to my roommate at that time. Like, she agreed with me that that person stalked me on social media, but especially like in New York City, like it's kind of like acceptable. So my roommate never like think it was a big deal, and I tried to tell her more about it, and I just noticed that like her facial reaction is just like, yeah, she thinks I'm crazy. But it's not like in a bad way. Like we're still very good friends. She's a very kind-hearted person, and she's had like a lot of patience with me. But it's just like that facial expression like she had, it's just that natural facial expression just tells me, like listening to my story, like that's so crazy. And honestly, I feel like when I say it, I feel like I'm crazy. And that's what stalking do to you. They are crazy and they spread that craziness to you. And you become this vulture. I mean, I become this vulture that I need a lot to release. Like, you can see like the aura here. Not good. But anyway, let's look at the hidden, sorry. Let's look at the oracles here. First, we have Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Second, we have Base, secret admirer. And we have Rat, someone working against you behind your back. For the hidden truth oracle, we have you don't know how hard it was to let you go. I don't react when people mention you. First, we have finding out the truth crushed me. Okay. I talked about like their energy being stubborn and could even turn into aggression. And seeing this energy, just be honest, like if they're a secret admirer, then yeah, this is crazy, this energy. And rat, someone working against you behind your back. Yeah, we have a lot of like investigating behind doors. It's giving me like first they want to know more information about you. And this oracle card being here, I feel like some of them are trying to dig dirt on you. And like it's good to find truth. It's good to have truth, but it depends on people, how they use the truth. So the truth can sarcastically be used to turn against you. Okay, so here we have you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, like I was saying, they are still so hang up on you, on this past connection, or just you moving on, or you have a new start. And we have I don't react when people mention you. This is well, I was talking about like the Eight of Pentacles here. A diversion of their focus into work, and also like their facial expression. They do not show feelings, but inside they are panicking. They are full of regrets. And the finding out the truth crushed me. I think this is related to Ace of Swords here. Like I was saying at the beginning, there are a few scenarios here. And we do see like the work card being here, being explanation of Ace of Swords. There's a major ending, seeing you moving on. And for some of you, like you could be pregnant, not with this person, but with your new people. If that's the case, yeah, they kind of know like they don't have chance to come back, or just chance with you anymore. Alright, Pal 2, this is your reading. If you find this video helpful, please give a thumb up. If you like this type of video, which is based on tarot analytics, I will have more topics in the future. It's more about helping you discover your own truth, seeing things in a different light. So hopefully it gives you a different perspective on things in terms of personal empowerment or even like personal practice in tarot. And if you're into this type of video and if you want to know more, please consider subscribe to my channel. I will see you in next reading. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. If you chose this opal, this is your reading. Welcome. So first I ask about their energy and your energy. So first let's see their energy. We have Moon in Cancer. This placement is a benefic placement because Moon rules Cancer. This is giving me a close family member or close friend that you grow up with. And if you think about it, it's not like for you to choose, it's already like there when you were born. And second is the botanist. I'm not trying to say like in a like bad way. I'm just saying in a like neutral way, you know, like destined, you and the relationship to start with. And second, we have the founder. So that's more giving me like they are parents, like they could be your mother, your father, or close family members, or a close friend that you consider them as family. We also have mice. It's very interesting. If you see like the two mouse here, these two are totally different oracle cards. We also have two mouse here. It just, yeah, this is a crazy synchronicity here. The mice card is talking about two mouse are eating this apple. I feel like you used to have a solid foundation or a very strong bond with them, and over time it's giving me it's been deteriorating. It's been eaten away. This is giving me, as you grow older, you're no longer a child anymore. As time passes, like the distance between you and them become further away. You two are further away from each other. So it's really like depends on the time. If it's just like a few years has passed, if you see like the apple is still there, so it's giving me like the foundation is still there. But if this is like a decade or 2 decades, then I feel it's giving me there's might not be things left or might not have room to repair. That's what's giving to me. But we'll see more about the tarot card. So this is your energy. We have peacock, and we have dragon, and we have owl. I'm drawn to the eyes here. And if you think about like being someone's child, it's kind of like a contract that you signed before you came to this world, a contract to being a co-star on their show. If saying like if every one of us has his or her own show, so becoming like someone's children, they brought you into this life. So it's kind of like fated. I know I'm kind of talking crazy right now, but that's how it gives to me. Like, let me give you an example. to illustrate my thoughts. Before I came to United States, that's before college, I had been living with my mom. I left when I was 17 or 18, probably 17. I have been there in her life. It's not like I chose to, but it's kind of like I have to. I'm not saying it in a like bad way or negative way. I'm just saying like in a neutral way. So that's why I feel, family member is kind of fated, right? You don't get to choose. As her child, I have been there with her, all the ups and downs, all the movings, and over 17 years, I have seen the change in her, all the good and all the bad. And I have seen how life gradually changed her. This is what's giving me. And in your energy, to start with this peacock, I feel like either you're like naturally someone who has a big heart, who is lighthearted, is very forgiving, or you have transformed too. And I see the growth. You become wiser, wiser and wiser through time, especially like this dragon here. This is giving me through time after having more life experience, like having a job, starting to earning money on your own, or even like start to have a family of your own. For some of you, I feel like this life experience give you more insight to them. Let's say like before you could not understand them for some decisions or words that they have said or things that they have done. Now you have been through some challenges in life, or like you have been through certain stage of life. It brought you more understanding. It's giving me like a some moment when you dealing with life on your own, you could relate to them. It's kind of like looking yourself in a mirror and you see yourself, also you see them in you. And that is done through this transformation is through just having more life experience. Really not in a bad way. I think it's just like once you experience the good and the bad of life in general, once you experience the sunny day and rainy days, the light and the dark, happiness and cruelty, you are able to relate to them or to understand them better. And I feel like that is the biggest, like a key point for you to transform, to become wiser and wiser, like the owl here. I have to say, I really relate to this. Maturity brings people, or at least brings me, a bigger heart. And I become more compassionate. I stop judging. That is the biggest change in me. I feel like it's easier to judge people than to think. Think about why. Instead, I tend to just judge for things or actions that I didn't understand. For example, like my mom, when I was little, like she would do some scary stuff because she was upset. I always tell myself I would never act like that. That's unacceptable. That is bad. And when I start working, especially like my days in New York City, at one point I start to really relate to her. I start to understand what she has been through all those years. Once I experience overwhelmingly pressure and stress and like the shit in at work and just life in general. I mean, there's also other stuff, but just an example. So let's see. The next question I ask is, what are their true intentions? We have the Hermit. These are the channeling message. I kind of want to pull more cards, tarot cards on the camera, and then we'll look at the channeling message. So the significant card, we have the Hermit. This is giving me an absent father or absent mother, or just if it's a close family member or a close friend. This is like they distance themselves. They become unavailable. Okay, let's see. Let me pull more cards. Spirit, please remove any energy. What are their true intentions? Spirit, what are their true intentions? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have 4 wands. Spirit, what are their true intentions? The Hangman. Interesting. What are their true intentions? I think this one wants to come out. We have 4 wands, the Hangman, Ace of Wands, and 5 of Cups. I mean, this could be talking about a marriage or like a divorce. And this could also be a career, a business partnership, or like a spiritual partnership. If this is about a divorce, about their like previous romantic relationship, that I see like it was over from this 5 of Cups, and I see that they want a new start with the same person, because we have this Hangman. For some of you, this is giving me, I mean, for some of them, this is giving me, this is about like a passion. Could be a career, could be even like spiritual, because when I see like the Hermit, being a hermit is not easy. You kind of have to be really determined to be on a road of loneliness. And why the hermit will do that is because their own faith. They want to find the truth. They want to accomplish certain goal in life that is very important to them. And if you see, like, we have the wand, it's like holding the same wand here. I feel like if this is about an ambition that they have, or it's like a career goal, or even like a spiritual partnership, I feel like they had messed up previously. I don't want to say they have messed up, but it's like you will know because things didn't work out for them before. And here I feel like the reason that they are on this journey of their own, because there's a new opportunity that resurfacing to them, and they see this as an opportunity. I feel like they have never given up on achieving the goal that they have in mind. It's giving me like a dream that they always have. Because I feel like they probably talk about it a lot, or like they definitely like make this goal or ambition very clear to you. I think you will know if this is the case. And for some of you, this is about a previous marriage, or like a previous, like a long committed relationship in love. And I see they're still like hang up on it, that person, that the people that they have been dealing with previously. And if this is about a previous marriage, or a long-term committed relationship in like love department, this is giving me that they need to be in solitude to process things, because this breakup or the loss of this relationship or the loss of their partner, they are still processing it. They're still processing the loss. And for some of you, like if this is about like a divorce, because you should know. You like, I feel like you know already. And they still want to have a new start with them. And for some of you, if it was a loss of their partner, like their partner passed away, they are in solitude because they really like are still processing that. Okay, let's see the channeling message. We have pin, new job, career. We have feather. Someone you know is independable and insincere. I feel like this could be from you. They could really leave you an impression of being independable and insincere, because they have been distancing themselves, or they are like unavailable on their own journey. And we have, well, family wishes come true. So I feel like this new job or career, it could be you or it could be like them. As he's here, we have the Ace of Wands. And I feel like for some of you, it could be like they miss all the or they miss the important moment in your life. They were not there because they were just out there on their own. And for some of them, which you already know, it's a career that they have been chasing for. I kind of feel like for some of them, they are fulfilling the family wishes or like the family purpose, the family destiny. That's what's giving to me for some of them. It could even be like a family business. And if it's spiritual related, which I do feel like here, some of them are pursuing a spiritual career, and it's kind of like passed down through the generation, like a purpose in the family. All right, let's see. I am not available. This is talking about the hermit. It's pretty consistent so far. They become unavailable, or like they are on this hermit journey, is bigger than themselves as individual. There's some much bigger purpose. And if that is the case, I feel like through time, at this stage of life, seeing your energy become wiser and wiser, I feel like their absence probably like very traumatizing to you. But you start to understand why they're doing things that they are doing. Okay, let's see the next one. We have, I wish I could take back my words. Okay. So was there an argument or like a fallout? Next one. I want to feel that way again. Okay. This is giving me an absent father or absent mother. For some of them, they have been in and out in your life, and after like a few years or even like a few months, they came back and explained to you everything. But I feel like the absence in a child from the caregiver, from the parents, are pretty traumatizing. So there could be some harsh words there, some like even like accusation. And I want to feel that weight again. Yeah, it's kind of giving me what I was talking about, the Ace of Wands here. We have the Hangman and hang up on this Four of Wands, and I want to reignite the passion or the feeling again. I feel like for most of you, this is talking about a family dynamic that you used to have with them. It's giving me like they were missing the family dynamic they used to have with you. I see like here the happiness, the emotional fulfillment with the placement, the moon in Cancer. There's a heavy family focus here, and they still hang up on that. They want to reignite that happiness or the dynamic you used to have with them. And they're pretty sad about the cups has been spilled. Just like when we were talking about, the foundation was no longer there because of distance, time, and their absence. But yeah, that's their true intentions that I've seen here. And a side note on the crystal you pick here, the opal, it is said that opal is a karmic stone because opal, you put energy, they absorb energy and they amplify the energy. So it's like what you have been giving out, you will also receive it from this opal. This is kind of like what you reap is what you sow. Um, I really feel like for some of you, you might resonate with the idea of like what they've been giving out is going to be what they receive. And I do feel like some of them have received the I don't want to say karma because I really don't feel like both of your energy are that heavy. And I feel like you grow out of this. Your energy is very liberated here and very wise here. So I feel it's just giving me like you understand what they did, like you understand that, but it does not necessarily mean things can go back to what it was before. Because I have seen like time has passed or the absence really like affect you at one point of time. It's really like they have missed out the window to communicate, to come back. Cause like it's giving me like the cup's already spilled. They might missed important moment in your life before, or um, they might just leave without any explanation and just leave you to process it. This is kind of like the damage already been done, the damage to the bond. And I do feel like the strong bond you used to have was no longer there. So just to be clear, like I don't think this is like a heavy karma, that kind of situation. Looking at your energy, I feel like you're just grow out of this. You accept what it is. Still like move on with everything, move on with your life and giving me a true acceptance on your part. You accept what it was. It's like what happened already happened and you let it go. And I don't see any like disrespectful or like holding grudge. No, I see like there's a genuine compassion on your side. I feel like you have gained wisdom on the situation here. It might be like very tough for some of you at the beginning, but you processed it and you released it and you grow better than that situation. This is what's giving me. I really like your energy, Pao 3. I feel like people with this energy will go really far in life. And when that comes, I hope I will be lucky enough to read your energy. Thank you for letting me be your reader. And I hope you well. I hope you come back for future readings. If you like this video, please give a thumb up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribe. I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, Pal 4. If you chose this clear quartz, it's your reading. Welcome. First, I ask about their energy and your energy. Let's see their energy first. We have Sun in Pisces. A lot of eyes here. We also have the twins, self-protection, dual natures. This is giving me heavy Pisces so far. If you think about the sign of Pisces, it's two fish moving in the opposite directions. It's similar to yin and yang. We have the shadow self and the higher self. And both opposing elements are important. They're counterpart to each other. Without one, the other one would not exist. So both of them are important. Okay, let's see. We have women. I see them are in this more like a passive or like a receptive energy. It not necessarily mean like they're women, like they definitely could. It's more about the energy, like the feminine energy. And energy it is not about gender. So regardless of gender, I see they are kind of like a push and pull dynamic, or it's kind of giving me like a if it's like a runner or chaser, kind of feel like they are the runner. And yeah, let's see your energy here. We have starfish. Very alluring. This is giving me you're someone who are very attractive and probably like show a lot of confidence in terms of like their perspective. They feel like you are very attractive and confident, and this could bring out their own insecurity based on their past experience. Let's see the other one, tiger. Okay, this is giving me a runner and chaser dynamic. Tiger is very fiery, and if you see like the lunar on the forehead, it's also someone who very in tune with the nature, in tune with your own intuition, someone who deeply connected to the emotion. So we have a fire and water combination here. I feel like the connection between you two is probably very intense. It's either from like their perspective or your perspective, or it's mutual. Like the energy is very fluid. So I could pick up, their energy or your energy. But basically I'm picking up what is dominant. So I could see like why they're sitting in this a little bit more passive energy, because for some of them they might think it's too intense or worry about potential like danger. It's kind of giving me like fatal attraction, a very intense attraction that one that they might think it's kind of dangerous. And I feel like this has a lot to do with their past experience for some of them. Okay, and next, let's see what's their true intentions. We have Wheel of Fortune. I will hold the thought. I have a lot to say about this. And what I'm gonna do is I will pull more cards, tarot cards, over camera. And these are like channeling message, and we will look at it later. Okay, so let's pull some cards. Where's my cards? Okay. Right. Spirit, can you please cleanse the energy? Spirit, what are their true intentions? Okay. So right off the bat, I could see like there's a lot of passion here. We have like the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries, fire energy. I have to say, like, I see a lot of people here with this Three of Pentacles being here. And we have 3 court cards here. This tell me like first, there could be multiple people involved here, but I'm not implying like third party. I'm not really implying that. For a little portion of you, this could be, but I feel like for some of you, either you or them, like one of you or maybe both of you have a lot of suitors, have a lot of admirers. But I really feel like these are just peripheral. It's not like the main energy here. It's just very interesting. Like if you see the left side, 2 people are looking at the right side, like they're looking at each other. The Queen of Wands, this is the soul aspect of the Empress. That's fire and water. Someone who's very vibrant and very attractive. And we see the Emperor here is the counterpart of the Empress. And here we have Page of Pentacles. And the other side, we have Knight of Wands. So Page in energy-wise is younger than the Knight. It's very interesting. This is double Earth, Page and with the Pentacles. And Knight of Wands is double fire. It's just very interesting. And this is just very fiery. I kind of feel like if you resonate with this energy check, this could be really your energy. Very fiery. And here, the Queen of Wands with the cat here, and it's the fire of the water. It's talking about someone who balance the emotion part and passion very well. And it's someone who are very intuitive. I feel like both of you are very intuitive, but it's more giving me like you channeling it through fiery, more fiery. They are the Pisces energy, very watery. I don't know if that's a good word, but you know what I'm talking about. Like it's just a lot of dreamy and water quality. Just looking at the big picture here, there is a genuine connection or there is attraction from both sides because the court cards are looking at each other, including the Emperor here. And I do feel like for some of you, you might feel the dynamic is like a push and pull. And I have to say, I don't feel this is like planned. You know, like, I don't know if you met people who play the psychology, people who will play that game. I really don't think this is planned here. I don't think so. I feel the push and pull dynamic or like a runner and chaser dynamic is caused by just different approach in life. How each of you channel your energy is different, but it's just like the twins here or the Pisces energy. It does not mean like one is necessarily bad and the other is necessarily good. It's more like a counterpart. You need both elements to become one, to create like a circle. Without one another, that circle will not exist. So I don't think like it's bad or it's anything negative. I just feel like their energy could be very cautious. Before they get into something, they need to do a lot of research. It could be like a law partnership or a work, a business partnership. And it's not like they do not have the fire in them. They're actually like have a lot of passion in them, but their approach is more earthy. It takes more time, and they tend to be more cautious, or to say they want to know more information. The Page of Pentacles is like a page very eager to learn. They want to learn everything. So I feel like before they get into the Three of Pentacles, they really need more time to understand you. If this is about love, for some of you, I see this could also be work or like a passion project. So before they fully commit to co-create things with you, they need more time to understand you or the situation, or to know more about you or this project. And I do see like you two are counterpart to each other. Like here, with especially with the Nine of Wands, it really highlight the fire qualities, the fiery in you. And like I was saying, Queen of Wands is the fire, the passion of the Empress. So this is telling me that you guys are not totally different. You guys have actually have more in common than you thought, or than like maybe they thought. But it's more like the approach is a little different. I see like you're very fiery. Like if this is a love, like you're the chaser and they prefer to take things slowly. So for the Three of Pentacles, I actually want to pull more cards to clarify it. Because this could be about career, like a mutual, like a project that you and them, kind of like a deal to co-create something together. Or this could be a relationship, like a commitment in love. So I want to pull more cards to clarify that. Let's see. What can you clarify the Three of Pentacles? Okay. All right, I see. We have Knight of Swords, the Chariot, and Six of Cups. Okay, I feel like you and this person, you and them have history. And it's giving me like either you and them disconnected from each other, but there are history between you and them, or I still see like this feeling of nostalgia or lingering, like feelings lingering there. And Six of Cups is usually involved with like childhood good memory you two shared in the past. And looking at this Knight of Swords and the Chariot, yeah, it's giving me the next step. If things were not serious before, it's time to get serious. It's like a commitment in love. It's time to take action. So if this is about an ex, and yeah, I forgot. I do want to say about the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune have a few meanings, and one of it is it feels like destiny, or it feels like fate that universe brought you two together. If you resonate with your ex, or like a past fling, or just like a past connection, both of you or one of you feel that this reunion is a sign from the universe, or is brought by the universe. To give a concrete example to better illustrate this is that let's say you're just getting coffee with your friends. to make it more faded, it could be like you want to go to the Starbucks and like it has a long line and you're just like, okay, let's go to the coffee shop like next to it. And boom, you bump into them just so randomly. And of course, like you will feel like that is destined. And this is just an example that I made up to illustrate this energy I see here. It does not literally mean it happened to you. I mean, it really could, but it's just that energy. There's like a really heavy sense of destiny, fate to it, to this encounter. And yeah, like I do see like why there's like a sense of movement or commitment or like taking action. Like I do understand this dynamic because one of you feel like it's fated, like you have to do something, like take this opportunity. And this reminds me of a song from Justin Bieber. It's kind of like next time when I see her, I'm gonna get it. Something like that. And it's just so interesting because like we actually see like a lot of looking here, like a lot of eyes on each other. If you see here, like the vision, we have three we have eyes just looking. And here we have the tiger also gazing. That's just so interesting. And we have this woman here also like looking. And we have like all these court cards and the emperor looking at each other. Just so interesting. It reminds me of that song, Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Do you feel that way? Maybe that's how you feel that way. And I do sense that they also think this is fated with you. Because the vision and this placement on Sun and Pisces, it really amplify the psychic vision or the clairvoyance. And at the same time, the tiger is also someone who is very intuitive. It taps into the moon energy. It's just like the Queen of Wands here. Someone who is deeply connected to water, to the emotion, to the intuition, and also have the passion, very fiery. It's just like your energy, the water and fire. So I do feel like you too, energetic wise, are very in tune with each other. But this is really giving me like both of you feel it's fate. And I do feel like this connection is very mutual. And there is a genuine thought to commit. And Three of Pentacles is also talking about like working together, collaboration. Let's say if you want to build a life with this person, it requires like the effort from both parties. The question I ask is about their true intentions. So at least like from their energy or their perspective, I do see there is genuine consideration to commit, to build the foundation, to build alive with you. Okay, let's see some channeling message here. First, we have pay attention to your finance. Okay, it kind of makes sense of the energy I see here because they're very earthy. Some of them, they were holding back or they have concerns, probably because money concern. It kind of makes sense, like this Page of Pentacles being here now, because I feel like for some of them, there might be a gap between you and them in terms of finance, like income. I feel like some of them, they want to have like an equal contribution to a relationship. It could mean that they might have or recently get out of like some money situation here, like money probably were running low. So this could also mean like something in their career or something. It's giving me if they can contribute enough to have a foundation with you. So this could be like from both sides. That's their concern. Or it's from them, like they want to match up to you. All right, let's see the second one. Shield. You need to defend yourself. I feel like they are in a pretty defend mode, or kind of say like they're kind of in a receptive or passive mode to protect themselves from being hurt. I think this is related to the past experience. It could be with you or it could be with someone else. But they are in a protective mode. And rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. I see. Yeah. This is just what I said. Like they could been through something difficult and they're from their past experience, and this could also like related to money and things, or it's about a love interest in the past, or this could be like things with you. Things were pretty difficult in the past. Well, no matter what situation that they had, it's giving me like the worst part was over, and now it's only things only gonna get better. Okay, and we have grapes. Time to get out and have fun. Okay, could be like they're still like wrapping it up or just get out of a difficult situation. This could be like money or love. It kind of makes sense that they're in this recepting or like passive energy. They just get over it. They're probably still in healing, or they're still like having their guard up, more like self-protection. And I do pick up a heavy kind of like a judge themselves, kind of like this shadow and higher self. I see this conflict, but I do feel like this is more internal. They're like internalizing that self judgment. And like I said, I feel this is related to the past experience. And I feel like they're still in a process of either healing it or moving on. So it makes sense, like they are in kind of like a Page of Pentacles. They want to take things slow, and or they want to have more preparation to the future. So they're kind of like taking a cautious or in like a protective state of mind right now. And let's see. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yes. Like I was saying about being protective and letting the guard up. I love you. I do feel like they are pretty genuine. for having a future with you or creating with you. And here we have, I wonder if you're happy without me. It depends on the scenarios. Some of you, this could be an ex. They're thinking about it. And some of you, I feel like this is more from a counterpart perspective. It's kind of like the yin and the yang. Without the yin, will yang be happy? Without the yang, will yin be happy? This is what's giving me. But yeah, that's what I see here. Pile 4. Thank you for letting me be a reader. I hope you're surrounded with love and kindness. If you like this video, please give a thumb up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribe. I would love to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 5. If you chose the Red Jasper, this is your reading. Welcome. First, I ask about their energy and your energy. Let's take a look at their energy first. We have Saturn. This is Gemini. Saturn in Gemini. Sometimes we tend to associate Saturn with kind of like a hard aspect. For example, Saturn is called the celestial taskmaster. It teaches us the lessons we must learn in life. It reminds me of the mandatory lessons at college. And some of them you're good at, some of them you're not. But you must learn to graduate. We cannot escape Saturn. We all have Saturn in our birth chart. And looking at this combination, Saturn in Gemini, it's actually amplify the quality of Gemini, which is the intellect, and kind of like put an anchor on it. For me, I say anchor, I'm talking about make the airy Gemini steady. So it's the steadiness combined with the high intellect. I personally think that this is kind of like a benefic combination for Saturn. Usually, like, we tend to associate it with like hard lesson, stuff like that. But there could be issues in communication when I see displacement, Saturn. All right, let's see the next one. We have the hunter, and we have the priest, perseverance and faith. We have heart. Kind of see like there are scars on it, and the scars are mended. By the way, if you don't find this resonate, check out Pile 7. Because when I was laying out a stone, I did switch them. And I just had some back and forth between Pile 5 and Pile 7. Just like when I picked a stone. So if you don't find this resonate, check out Pile 7. That might resonate. And for your energy, we have crow, cobra, and golden egg. Right off the bat, I feel like their energy is more like very ambitious energy. And looking at your energy, it's more about like very protective of your whatever that you're trying to protect here. I do see like this old golden egg. I kind of feel like you treat something as your baby. It could be literally like this. Looking at this energy is just giving me like a lot of scenarios. It's pretty general here. It could be like about business, especially like the Saturn in Gemini. I mean, for some of you, I do see like it's about contracts, a business deal, some like project, and it's kind of giving me like you're their boss, or like you're like more senior in this position than like them. Looking at their energy is just giving me they're kind of like fresh, but it does not mean like anything about like they're immature. I don't think so. Depends on the situation here. I feel like for some of you, their young energy is actually pretty good for your benefit or for both of your goal here, because I see they're very focused. Like this Haunter card here, if you see, like it's just giving me tunnel vision. It's very similar than the image on here. These are totally different card. It's just giving me like once they made up their mind, they are very determined on their goal and they are going to get it. This is giving me like a go-getter. They're very, very focused. It depends on your situation, but I do pick up there are like the environment surrounding this goal or surrounding like both of you could be like business, or this could be even like a love interest, which I will talk later. But it's just giving me the surrounding, the environment is very complex. Could be like a big corporation, or there's just a lot of competition, or just a lot of people around you and them. Mostly like I mean I'm seeing their energy, so it's I just see like there are a lot of noise, a lot of distraction around them or around this goal, this thing. So it could be both of your environment. It really could be. But I'm looking at their energy. So mainly, like I pick up their environment is full of distraction, and just like this upper image here, the mouth is shut and there's a lot of swords here. Swords are talking about like mind, or could be like even verbally. So it's giving me like probably a lot of rumors, misinformation, gossip, um, just distraction and noise. But because the Saturn in Gemini displacement, they're very focused. They are able to ignore all the environment, all the distraction that's around them, because they only see the goal, the prize. Their eyes are only on the prize here, just like the hunter. And they are like this priest here. It's giving me there's someone who know where they're going, what they want. They're very determined on achieving their goals. And they have faith. They really believe with perseverance, with hard work, with this mindset of just being very grounded or very focused, they will achieve their goal. And I do feel like they're very smart. Like I was saying at the beginning, the Gemini quality, the intellect is really amplified here. And they are someone who is patient, steady, and highly intellectual. Like seeing this energy, I believe in them to achieve the goal that they want. And I do pick up some love interest here. Their energy is pretty straightforward. It's like once they find the one, no matter what other people say, no matter how many obstacles, they are going to get it. And they're very focused on the person that they want to be with. But I just feel like there's a lot of scenarios here. Your energy here is, it just really could be a lot of things. And I'm really not trying to like go in detail to see your like tea basically. That is not the main focus here. I just see like you're trying to hold on like this crowd here. It's like, is this just look like this golden egg that you're trying to protect, and Cobra is like the spiritual guardian that's just hanging around, being very protective. So both of these just giving me like there's something or someone that you're very protective of. And just looking at this energy, I mean their energy, I was talking about the environment here is pretty like chaotic or pretty complex here. It's giving me Wall Street, it's giving me Silicon Valley, startups, um, even like pattern. I see like the competition, the competition is high, but it's more for the intellect. It's more like the mind, the competition of the mind instead of physical competition. All right, let's see their true intentions. This is the significator. And these are channeling message. We'll look at it later because I do want to pull more cards on the camera to see their true intentions. So let's get some. What are their true intentions? What are their true intentions? Okay. So we have Knight of Pentacles, Justice, and Seven of Swords. And the significator, we have Page of Swords. Are they being wronged? Because I feel like there are some rumors here. Or they were treated unfairly. Hmm. And this is more like a defense. Seeing these cards, it kind of makes sense that they're more like a defense position. If you see the landscape, they're standing on a high ground and they're willing to fight or defend themselves. And I kind of feel like they might be treated unfairly or wrong. There could really be rumors that are not true. And with this justice being here, if you see, like, there is both mercy and retribution and justice. And seeing this page holding the sword, and this sword is higher than the page, higher than the landscape here. I feel like they are. I see they're trying to defend themselves from this Seven of Swords here. They are seeking retribution. They want justice. I have to say, their energy is pretty consistent with this Knight of Pentacles here. There's they're self-sustained. They focus on themselves. Or like they focus on their goals. Basically it's like their own world, and so much contrast to the Seven of Swords here, which is talking about like being underhanded, being just shady, this card. It talks about lies and deceptions. And if you see this Page of Swords here, the sword is representing truth. And if you see the clouds, like he cut through the clouds. The truth is able to cut through the clouds. It's clear sky there. And the sword is higher, out of the frame, much bigger. So I do feel like there were some rumors, some false accusations against them. And for some of them, it's a really unfair situation that was put against them. And I just see like their energy is just so self-focused, and they themselves are very well put together. They do not rely on other people. They earned everything on their own. And the things that's been happening are just very shady. Very, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just like, I kind of feel bad for this person. Not bad. I just feel baffled for this person, to be honest, when I see this energy. Because for a person who is in this Knight of Pentacles energy, they have to stand up and defend himself or herself. It's just telling me that there's some shitty things that have been going on. Like they have to. Holding on the sword and asking for retribution or defending himself or herself is just the last resort of this energy. All right, just let me pull more cards because I want to see more. Can I? We have Ace of Sword. Six of Pentacles. Okay, okay. Can I see more about the Seven of Swords here? Here we have Ace of Swords and Six of Pentacles. And if you see, we have both elements or like signs that are on this Justice card. We have the scale, we have the sword. For some of them, this is about a contract or a deal that they have signed. And looking at the placement here and this Page of Swords as the significator, it's just giving me very meticulous or like specific about the terms in the contract. Especially like for this placement, they could be they could just really care about the things that they sign. So that could be one scenario. And I do feel like for some of them, with the Seven of Swords, it's giving me someone break the deal. And it's not talking about them. Like their energy is actually very just. As someone is very well put together, very focused on themselves. I really don't see like their energy to like sabotage anyone else. Really, because they really don't have to. They don't have the resource energy to do that because they focus everything on themselves, on their own goal. And I'm just saying, like, from my own experience, people who are in this energy, people who focus on their goal, they tend to ignore what is going on around them, and they tend to, because they're like very successful or like so well put together, it kind of attract these kind of energy and ended up, sabotage things for them. Like I'm not even surprised if like they are mad about something or they have like I don't even want to say like mad because their energy is just very logic, very, it's kind of like King of Swords energy is like amoral. It's not like immoral. It's amoral. It's just really about the logic, about the mind, about reasoning. And I do feel like if they were really treated wrong here, there's some like wrongdoings here, I'm not surprised they would say something that is just, really cutting. I mean, they could be pretty cold and they could say things that are like just pretty stern, but that was the truth. It could really be like there's someone that they have been giving to, they're helping someone, and that person turns out to be a Seven of Sword, turns out to be a backstabber, and they want justice. I mean, of course, that is just so unfair. Yeah, I really feel I have to say I really feel baffled for whatever happened to them. Well, I just have to say, I would not blame this person if they said anything harsh, because they are treated wrong. No matter this is a love or this is about business, career, whatever this is, I see like they were treated very wrong here. They were hurt. There is a betrayal here. And it's done in a very low way, like a low vibration way. And looking at the Seven of Swords, we have Ace of Cups and Eight of Swords. This is telling me two things. First is that people who are being underhanded to them, let's just call the Seven of Swords, call them Seven of Swords, so I can differentiate them and this energy. They want to come back and make peace with them. I mean, the Seven of Swords. And I see their energy just being very defensive. They dare not take it. They do not, which is so understandable. It's very reasonable because they're stabbed in the back by the Seven of Swords. And the second thing, this is karma. The Seven of Swords people who try to hurt them by being underhanded, the Seven of Swords try to trap them, but instead they trap themselves. The Seven of Swords trap themselves. The Seven of Swords thought they could bring end or they could sabotage them, sabotage this Nine of Pentacles energy. But at the end, they just make a fool of themselves, the Seven of Swords people. It's trying to tell me that the Seven of Swords people, they set up trap for them. Whatever, they could be just jealous of this Nine of Pentacles, jealous of what they have, or just want to sabotage things for their own gain or whatever. They ended up trapped themselves by this Eight of Swords here. They originally want to sabotage things for other people, but instead the Seven of Swords really just sabotage themselves. And now they want to come back and make peace. It's really because of karma. The karma hit them. And looking at their energy, Nine of Pentacles, they're the last one standing. Like this Page of Swords, they're standing on a high ground. I don't know what happened in the past. Seeing this heart being here, like the scars and like all these repairs, I feel like this could happen a while ago. And this Seven of Swords energy could like harm them or hurt them very deep or whatever. But now they're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Things that they lost due to the Seven of Swords, due to like deception or backstabbing, the justice is served here. They get it back because it belongs to them at the beginning. Other people cannot take away things that are supposed to belong to them. We have the truth. Tells me like if there were rumors or any false accusations, like the name has been cleared for them. And it also talks about like seeking attribution. Like I said, like the justice has been served. They got their karma. I mean, the Seven of Swords people. I'm sorry, like it's just so hard to differentiate their energy and this other energy. And just like the Six of Pentacles is just giving to me like people could take away things temporarily. They could steal what is belong to them. But in the long run, eventually the universe will return what was originally belonged to them. And I mean, the Seven of Swords people, they could steal it away, but just for the moment. In the long run, the universe will bring the justice, will balance the scale. Okay, let's see some channeling message. First, we have Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. This could really talk about the Seven of Swords. That they were taking a chance. They were basically like gambling to sabotage their energy, to sabotage them. And Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Could this be like related to you? Like they are warning you about the Seven of Swords people because they have stabbed them in the back. So they're trying to warn you. Or it's vice versa for some of you. Let's see. We have Two-Faced Friend, Cat. Yep, I feel like it's talking about the Seven of Swords people. And we have Older Man. Dealings or relationship with an older man. This could be you. This could be the third party here. Let's see. I lost myself for a while. Okay, yeah, as I was saying, like they could say some very harsh word, but I feel like it's totally understandable given their situation. I can't stop thinking about you. I feel like this is for some of you, not all of you. And this deck is more about romantic love. That's how I feel about all the messages in this deck. And if this is about love, seeing their energy, I don't think that they want this Seven of Swords energy back. They don't. They are staying by themselves. They want to be alone. Disassociating themselves from the Seven of Swords energy. And if this is not about love, this is just about like business, career, and other stuff, I feel like they're holding their heart. They do not trust this person anymore. So if this is about love, and I feel like this is a message from the Seven of Swords here. They want to make amends. And one thing I just realized that if you see, there's actually Seven of Swords on here. That's crazy. That's synchronicity. And one thing I just want to be clear that I do not plan to pull onto your energy and see what your energy have something to do with this energy here, because today's topic is their true intentions, and this already served a purpose. I'm not going to be nosy or anything. I do have to say, I feel like there are some of you who were in the Seven of Swords energy, but most of you is giving me like your energy is just so aloof. It's just giving me like the Seven of Swords is a third party here. And going back to this channeling message here, I really feel like they are taking this Seven of Swords experience as a hard lesson that they will always remember, not because of this person, this third party here. It's a mistake that they want to remember so that they will not fall for this in the future. This reminds me of the song from NF. I learned from mistake, but that does not mean we're friends. Something like that. All right, Pal 5. This is all I have for you. Thank you for letting me be your reader. If you like this video, please give a thumb up. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pal 6. If you chose the Smoky Quartz, this is your reading. Welcome. So first I ask their energy and your energy. Let's start with their energy first. We have Moon in Scorpio. I am very familiar with this placement because I myself is a Moon in Scorpio and I'm on a nocturnal chart. It's a very intense emotional energy. There's no middle ground. It's either very intense love or love turned to hate or being indifferent. There's no middle ground. And people with this placement, they're actually very loyal and they tend to have a high tolerance for toxicity, for pain. So they could be very loyal to a toxic partner. But at the same time, they could hold resentment for a long time. When you're loved by them, you will know you're loved by them. And if you're hated by them, you will know. This placement, the moon in the Scorpio, is actually a kind of like a fall in Scorpio. So there is a tension about not able to fully express themselves. It's kind of like the emotion like stuck somewhere, could be like in the heart space or it could be in the throat chakra. So there's could be like a lot of stored emotional energy inside. And once they cannot hold that energy inside their body anymore, it felt like an eruption that it just explode that the emotional energy. I do feel like it has something to do with this placement and not being able to fully express themselves. And they tend to feel things in a very, very deep way. One of the good things, they do have deeper thought to humanity, to this journey called life in general, because they feel deeper. This is giving me like wounded healer when channeling the deep feeling or the deep emotion in a right place. I feel it's pretty good for spiritual healing because moon has the quality to heal. They see things, not just stay on the surface level, they go deeper. Let's see. We have the fate, accepting help, guidance, and here we have some cords attached. Someone is holding a flower, offering a flower. This person is kind of shady. It's in the dark. And we have, this is your energy. Your energy, we have buffalo and we have deer. Very earthy element here. Both of them are earth element. Let's see. This is their intention from the tarot as a significator, and these are the channeling message, which we will look at later. So just looking at your energy versus their energy, just have to say that their energy seem a little bit troublesome, problematic. Your energy is great, very beautiful, very earthy, very grounded, but very nurturing, loving, and very spiritual. This buffalo, I really love it because this is about hope. Always keeping the hope, keeping the faith within you. And deer is about talking about like caring. You're someone who are very caring, who are very nurturing, who are very loving. This could be love. You could be their ex. Like looking at their energy, I don't think you guys are still together. I don't think so. And if this is not about love, it's giving me their parents or a close family member or a close friend. But I do feel like there's some sort of dispute or like fallout here. And looking at this, they realized they're wrong. I do feel like there's some wrongdoings on their end. I have to say, like this energy, their energy is a little problematic, but with this fate being here, if you say like accepting help, and we have the scissors here to cut all the attachment, cut the cords here. You see, like it's kind of the string here is kind of like a cuff, a handcuff. That's like I feel like it's kind of like pulling their heartstring or like pulling on them. And this is just showing me they realize they're wrong. And they are willing to get help. They want to make amends. I mean, I need to see more cards to say like if they want to come back or not, but just looking at this, they are like showing a little offering here to make amends or make peace or just simply say they're sorry if there were any wrongdoings on their side. But yeah, I need to look at the tarot card. So here we have the star. Yeah, the star, if you see that the yellow star is the guiding star, it corresponds to the fate here. And I need to pull more cards to see their true intentions. Hold on. Spirit, please remove energy from previous pile. Spirit, what are their true intentions? Okay, we have a bunch here. Okay, what are their true intentions? We have the Emperor. We have Two of Swords, the High Priestess. We have Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. It's interesting. We have 4 showing up twice. The Emperor and 4 Pentacles. And I do feel like there's a switch in their energy. I honestly don't know what happened to them, but it's just looking at this energy here. They used to be very cold, very cutting. I don't want to use that word because I feel like some of you are their parents, so you probably don't like me saying this, but yeah, like Queen of Swords is the bitch. So they could be a cold bitch. If this is for like love, okay. And that is it just giving me that's before, and they were just being very sneaky, very deceptive, and very cold. That's the air of the water. So on its lower polarity, it tends to get cold and not telling lies, stuff like that. And the Four of Pentacles is just giving me like a very hold back or like just pretty selfish energy, to be honest. Someone who only think about themselves is giving me like a taker energy. Like they came, they conquer, and they take, or even like steal. And this, I mean, this could be about money. Like they giving me like they could just be very material, and all they care about is about money. They don't have best interest for other people. They do things for themselves and only for themselves. They don't consider other people. They might like sabotage other people for their own benefit. They don't basically consider the consequence, and it's kind of like they might do whatever to get what they want. And let's talk about transformation here, because I do have to say it's pretty impressive here. In here we have the Emperor. This is giving me they start to take responsibility of their own action. Before they might just blame other people. They might not, they probably like never took any accountability, but now they start to take accountability. It's giving me they start to realize that if they want their life to be on a right course, like on the right path, they need to take responsibility. They need to take the accountability of their own actions. This is like a very like impressive energy, you know, like I don't know. I'm just kind of like honestly, I'm a little touched here. I'm sorry, I didn't even get to the later parts, but I just feel like this is what I considered to be helpful or meaningful in the things that we do in this spiritual community. What I want to say is that this is very meaningful because people, we do change. We, people, can change. That is what's most important here. And no matter how small the chance or the portion is, that means there's still hope. This is impressive. I am proud of them. See them in this energy. And just let me get through this. So we have 2 2 here, double 2 here. This is giving me we have like Two of Swords under the Seven of Swords. They have cut off their old habit. If they haven't, they're really in a deep self-reflection here. The thing about Two of Swords, if you see, the eyes are blinded. And why is that? I personally think, or like I personally agree with what people say, that when your eyes are blinded, when you cannot see, when one sense is being blocked, it amplify the other senses. And here, if you see, there's a little detail here on the third eye chakra. It's really telling me about intuition. And here we do have the emperor, the high priest here. They're tuning into their intuition. Through self-reflection. And also because they want to change. They want to seek the guidance from the higher source. This is beautiful. It takes a lot of effort for people to change. And I believe energy do not lie. This is their energy. There could be like a pattern or like an old habit that is like pretty bad, pretty destructive, and they know that these are holding them back. The old way of living, the old way of thinking. And I see that they're trying to cut this old habit out. They're in this energy with the emperor and high priestess here. It's giving me they are really willing to fight against their own pattern, their old pattern, their old habit. Seeing this energy, I believe they can do it. Or they already did it. They already cut it. I am really proud of them. All right, let's see the channeling message here. We have heartache over what you no longer have. And we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Well, actually, I don't know how to pronounce this. Is it archway or archway? Let me know. Yeah. A transformation, a new way of living, a new version of themselves. We have shark. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. This could be related to the Four Pentacles that they were holding on to before. Or this could even talk about like stealing wealth. And I just want to say, like, these tea leaves and the oracle, the message here are not going to resonate with all of you because this is a general reading and these things pick up very specific scenarios that sometimes only a small portion of you need to hear that. So take what's resonate for you. But yeah, I do feel like it has something to do with this Four of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Are they like stealing money from you before? Or they're stealing money from other people? But you know, no matter what, like it in their new energy here, this transformation, I feel like this is the old them. This is in the past. Nice. Discard among friends or family. Yeah. Like I said, their energy used to be pretty problematic, but that was in the past, right? We all made mistakes. And I feel like, especially like if you're a close family member to them, a parent, in your energy, especially like this buffalo energy, I feel like not saying like you're forgiving, but I feel like you understand. For I don't know how old they are, but it just seems like it's kind of like a relatively pretty like young energy, like younger than energy I get from you. And you know, sometimes the wrong turns are part of the life journey for some people. It doesn't matter about the past. What matters is the future. Sorry, what matters is the present moment. How you choose to live your life at this moment, it determines the future. And seeing their energy, I really feel they have transformed. And here, if you see, like, these are major arcana. From the Tarot of Journey, all the minor arcana, it's just a phase. And let's see, like, on the bottom of the deck, we have Ten of Swords. Just like what I was saying, all these minor arcana is just a phase. The Ten of Swords are very painful. But like this gesture here, there is blessing and the new dawn eventually is gonna come. And here we also have Ten of Wands. But seeing the major arcana here, this energy is much stronger. Let's look at the last one. We have the Star, guaranteed success. And I think Tea Leaf, it has like 100, more than 100 of them. And, you know, having this is just a crazy synchronicity. Yeah, it's interesting. If you see, like, this is a 8 star, like an 8 angle star, if I see that correctly. Yeah, this is 8. And the star card is, this is 17. 17 is reduced to 8. If you see, like, this is a 8 angle star, that's a guidance, that's a guidance star. And it's numerically, sorry, and it's numerically linked to strength, which is number 8. Yeah, it's really telling me that they are looking for guidance. They are open and acceptive of receiving any guidance from the higher source, from the universe, from people who love them. And they are open to feedback and for self improvement, for personal power, empowerment, for righting their wrongs. They are willing to cut the cords, the old attachment, the old habit that was restraining them, that was causing issues in their life. Yeah, I really wonder what happened to them to cause this change. It really could have something to do with the oracle cards here. And like I said, like these are not going to resonate with every each one of you, but they are here for some of you as a confirmation. If this is your case, you would know. Okay, let's see. First, we have I regret lying to you. This is correspondence to the Seven of Swords here, being deceptive and could be like lies related to Queen of Swords here. We have I am grateful for a spiritual lesson. Yes. I'm actually kind of curious about what spiritual lesson they have learned. If you feel like sharing, feel free to leave the comment because this could inspire a lot of people and help other people. You don't have to be specific with like what happened. Okay. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, it's like what I was saying before. They were not taking accountability. And with this Emperor card here, that's the shift, that's the transformation. They start to see the truth, they start to recognize their old patterns, their wrongdoings, and start taking accountability in their own life. This is beautiful. Yeah, pile 6. This is what I have for you. If you feel like this video is helpful, please give a thumb up. And thank you for letting me be your reader. I really hope to see your energy and story in the future. Stay healthy, stay blessed. I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, Pal 7. If you chose this black obsidian, this is your reading. Welcome. First, I ask about their energy and your energy. Let's see, starting with their energy first. We have Venus in Libra. The energy is really increased here because Libra is the second sign ruled by Venus. It's giving me the influence of Venus is really increased by this placement here in Libra. They tend to be very romantic no matter what your scenarios here. I need to pull more cards, which I will do over the camera using tarot. But just in general, like they're pretty romantic, could be like pretty idealistic, tend to like even fall in love with the idea of love. And they tend to have a strong need for a loving relationship. This could also mean that they are good friends, just someone who is very kind, very sympathetic, and very understanding. It's kind of giving me like a good friend who listen to other people's problem and just be there and support other people. And seeing this placement, I feel like they have good taste. And even for some of them, this is kind of like the lower polarity or the downside of this placement. They tend to spend. They tend to live a extravagant lifestyle. And one of the downsides is in the card here. Here we have the indecision. So they could be indecisive. I feel part of it is from they want to make everyone happy. It's kind of like here, just women like kind of like, worried. But that is just a general impression coming from this one oracle card here. All right, let's see the rest. We have the Waker, awareness, reflection. And also in here, we have the eyes here. I do feel like they are very aware of people around them. The next one is brooms. So we have a cute cat here, and we have a woman. They're both cleaning things out. So far, I'm picking up a friend. They could be friends to you. Don't even have to be like close. Could be just someone who are kind to you, or like you might work with them. Because to be honest, like looking at this Venus in Libra energy, they tend to be put on a pedestal a lot because they tend to be like this very elegant, very well put together people just by, their surface level. They could seem to be like very far away or like up in the air, something like that. This might create like distance, or people might think they're like ignorant of their of other people, the surroundings. They, sometimes people might misunderstand their energy for being like, self-centered. But this placement is actually very kind and very sympathetic, that they are really willing to listen to other people's problems, other people's issues. They're actually like genuine friends, be very supportive when they see like their friends, people that they care about, are having a hard time. They are there for them. So I do feel like because the surface, they tend to have like be perfect on the surface, and that might make people think that they're in genuine, or they're just shallow, stuff like that. And I'm looking at the brooms here. It's giving me, you could be this woman here, and they could be this cat, or vice versa. It's just like they're helping, or they try to help you to clean the house, to clean things out together with you. All right, let's see your energy. We have Phoenix. This is talking about transformation, rising from the ash. You also have Wolf. This is kind of giving me like a leader, or like you have the quality in leadership, or this is just about you, something about like taking the lead. Let's see. Crocodile. Crocodile talks about going within. So I feel like something happened, make you pull your energy back. You used to be this wolf taking the lead in things. And now you pull away your energy and becomes more within. It seems like you hold your energy back. And this transformation, to be honest, I feel like this change in you, other people, they have picked it up, this change. They are aware. And I really need to see more tarot cards because so far this is giving me a lot of scenarios here. Also, by the way, I will pull more tarot cards on camera, and if you don't find this resonate, check out pile. I think it was pile 5. Let me see. Yeah, check out pile 5 because when I was laying out the crystal, I switched them and I had some back and forth. It's just like this indecision. I feel like I was kind of in like indecisive mode. And at the end, I decided to switch pile 4 and pile 7, just a crystal. So if this don't resonate with you, feel free to check out pile 4. All right, let me see the significator card from the tarot. So we have 5 of cups. Okay, this could mean a lot of things. And the first thing come up to my mind is that this is more about you. You have been through a loss here, probably caused you to transformed, kind of like rising from the ash, and you become more within your energy. And they have picked up that, and they are, I don't want to say like concerned, but like they do want to help you genuinely. This is what's giving me. They want to help you to clean up. If you see the scene here, cups are spilled. It's really giving me like they want you to be happy again, or it's just they want to help you kind of like ease up the transition here. And yeah, I will need more put more tarot cards, and these are the channeling message. What are their true intentions? Spirit, what are their true intentions? We have 3 of Pentacles. Spirit, what are their true intentions? Spirit, what are their true intentions? We have the Towers, 8 of Cups, the Devil, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, there's also one hiding there. We have a double 8 here. 8 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles. Okay. The Devil is 15. The Tower is 16. Let me adjust this a little bit. I kind of want to do it this way. All right, now it looks so much better. Sorry, it was still a little crooked. Whatever. First is similar as what I was saying at the beginning. They are very aware of what happened to you, which you have been through a tower moment, and I do feel like this is about a loss of either like a long-term relationship, could be divorce, or loss of actually like people close to you. They want to help you in terms of like this 3 of Pentacles telling me that they want to help you and it's from a very genuine place. They want to help you heal. This Eight of Pentacles being here is giving me, they see you just going in your own energy, kind of like want to working on things by yourself. This could be like literally work, or this could be more like this hard process that you have been through. They want to help. And I want to say, like, this is not from a place of pity. It's from a place of genuine love and kindness. Also, for some of them, it's from a place of they have been through that before. Not saying like exactly the same, but they could really relate because they have similar experience. So this genuine support is from a place of they understand what you are going through. It's from a place of compassion. And for some of you, they actually help you complete this transformation. This is giving me like you previously, you might be a people pleaser. Seeing the devil here, I kind of feel like you were trapped in a toxic relationship, toxic partnership. If this is not about love, I do feel like this is a career, like a bad deal. This devil could be. And because it's built on the devil, it's built on a shaky foundation. The tower hit, the lightning hit, and the tower fall. But like this phoenix, you rise up from the ash, and I see like you were trying very hard to entertaining people who juggle you. This could be a people, other person could juggle you in a relationship, and I see you walking away. This is more about like healing, peaceful, not like resentment. I don't see like holding grudge and resentment here. And I just feel like this wolf energy, before you might be a people pleaser, you might sacrifice yourself for other people who do not see your value. This could really be in work situation that you were taking the lead, you were doing all the work, and you know, people just don't see your worth. They always have something to say about you, right? To pick on you. That's if this is a career, and this transformation, it helps you to turn inward and find your own value. You realize you are worthy. Your worth is not based on external validation, is not based on what other people say. The interesting part about the devil is that, the devil, it actually knows the truth. If you see this fire, the fire here, the devil hold it down instead of raising it, instead of revealing the truth, the devil keeps it itself. The devil knows. I mean, kind of makes sense, right? Like, because they know human psychology. They know the truth. They know, for example, like in your insecurity, or they know like you are a people pleaser or you are a sacrifice type, and they manipulate that, they exploit that to their own benefit. They keep you trapped by knowing your quote unquote weakness, but it's not. It's not weak. Actually, very good quality. But this is for the first scenario. And I am going to talk about the next scenario here. The next one is that they are the one who has been through all of this. They're still been through the moaning phase, and I just have to say, like, I feel like you are their ex. Because I do see like these two of pentacles. I see the indecision here. They could be indecisive, but they're fully aware of this relationship is a trap, is not serving both parties and for the greater good. It's more like a pull from downward, pull both of you deeper and deeper into more suffering, more pain. It's kind of like the song, like the devil just keep inviting more. I see like they have walked away, and the brooms here, they are cleaning things up. They are still in this Five of Cups energy. They are moaning, and I see that they are trying to feel like they're in kind of in a like a moaning phase or kind of like a cleanup phase. And I have to say, like, I see that in both parties here, the cleansing energy from the Phoenix. I have to say, like, if you resonate with this one, yeah, this is a pretty, this past relationship, I have to say, is kind of like a roller coaster ride. It is very intense. It's kind of like when it's good, it's like the highest. When it's bad, it's like the lowest. It's like worst and best. This is giving me there's a song it's talking about like you're my cocaine, you're uh the antidote. I don't want to OD, but you something about like you want me to have more, something like that. Yeah, I have to say like pretty toxic dynamic between you, but I just feel like it's more about the combination of two people coming together, like they're both energy, the dynamic between both energy. So I am not really saying like you or them are toxic. No, I actually don't see it here. I just feel like the dynamic between you two, the energy exchange between you two are just, I have to say, like karmic. how can you tell is that you feel like the gravity in this relationship, and it's regardless of attraction. Usually like these type of relationship, like the attraction is very intense, but there's a difference between a healthy love and kind of like unhealthy one. And as I said, like it's not, I feel like it's not anyone's fault, but it's more about like the combination between both parties and if this is a love relationship. And this is telling me a storyline that you and them had a kind of like a foundation. If you see the three of pentacles here, and it's a triangle that's very stable, and three is a dynamic number that it's talking about like expansion. So I feel like at the beginning things are working pretty well, but there's one person's energy is really focused on, could be work, could be other things. One person is more focused on the career and to building a career, and the other person feel just being a second option here, being juggled. Like for some of you, there, I don't see like there's like a third party or anything. Um, but for some of you, I do feel like there are some other influences involved apart from like work. It's just giving me one person is very focused on building the foundation for both of you, for both of your future together, and one person is kind of distracted. This could be drug, alcohol, gambling, anything that's like addictive, even like video games, excessive video playing video games, or yeah, it could even be like cheating. um I see there's some kind of addiction here, or this just could be like a very kind of like a toxic um back and forth argument, kind of like that. And I do feel like their energy, being this indecisive here, I feel like they could aware of this coming, like falling apart. They are aware of it, but they were in a place of indecisive. They were trying to balance the opposing energy here until it becomes heavier and heavier, or like more toxic, and they realize it's time to leave. And I really feel like this is for the better good future for both of you, not just for themselves. I feel like if this is about, if there's no like substance use or like no like addiction, this is just about like toxic dynamic or like always fighting dynamic between you and them. I really feel like walking away is very wise, and it's a relief for both parties. I personally don't really agree with some people. Some partner will make accusation to, you know, will say like their partner, the other person is crazy, instead of talking things out and instead of doing self reflection. thinking about like what they themselves have done to the other person for them to acting out like that. And I really feel like just on a normal case, like we're not talking about like narcissists or like, because looking at your energy, both of your energy, I don't feel like it has to go to that extreme. I just feel like it's the pair of people in a relationship. It could cause craziness. It could cause this disruption. Sorry, destruction. It could cause toxicity. But if you with another person, if you try another person, there are thousands of people out there. It's really about a better fit between two people here. So I really don't feel like either of you are bad people. I really don't think so. I just feel like it might just not be the right fit for each other. Even though like I could tell the attraction is insane. Like there's highly attract like there's just crazy attraction here, but that come and go fast. And it comes with a deeper pull on both of you, both of your soul. In the long run, it's more about, you know, peaceful, that is sustainable. All right, let's see some channel message. Um, First, we have box. You will receive a gift. We have key. Successful outcome to your problems. So far, this is giving me the first scenario that I picked up. They're a friend and they are there to help you move on or help you transit or process this hardship in your life. And for some of you, these are not going to resonate for all of you. This is a general reading, and the tea leaves are picking up very specific scenario for a few of you. So take what resonate. I feel like they might give you a gift to make you happy. As I said at the beginning, like Venus in Libra, they are full of rituals and they spend money extravagantly, if I say that right. I see some of you might receive a gift because they want you to be to be happy. It could be like just to light things up. They could like just ask you out a lot for drinks and stuff like that. But that just examples. Let's see. We have Lily, spiritual love. We have Ant, work, achievement, success. Okay. So I feel like this is related to the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles here. There's a lot of scenarios here, but like I was saying, I do pick up some of you, this is a career, a tower moment in career, a loss in career, and things are smoothing out for you. And I do feel like they are there to help you. Some of you, like this is, you work with them. And I honestly don't think there's much like I do see like mentorship in Three of Pentacles, but this is more giving me they offer you more like emotional support or like just like the spiritual love here. It could be they're very wise, they're offering advice, or Could be they're just praying for you. Could be a lot of scenarios here. Okay, and let's see. We have sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I will wait for a sign from you. Okay. So, I do want to say that this oracle deck is more like messages for romance. And like I said, I do pick up, there's just a lot of scenarios here. I do pick up X scenarios here. Which this is kind of like, kind of like love is a drug between you two. It's intoxicating. So this is kind of like what I was saying before. For a lot of you, if this is not about like an ex, which you already know, just take this as, don't take it too literally. Take what's resonate for you. If this is if this is a friend or a coworker, I do think like they care about you, not like in a, in such obsessive way, but they do care about you. Like they are aware of what you have been through. And for this, I will wait for a sign from you. I feel this is for some of you out there. You might want to hear this as a confirmation. This could talk about like they're waiting for a sign of you healed, or you are okay enough to talk about it. Because as I said before, I feel like some of them are very aware of your situation, what you have been through, or what you're currently going through, and they totally understand and aware that you pulled your energy back, focus more on yourself, and it's more giving me like they want you to know that they are there to support you. They are there to listen if you ever need a pair of ears and ever need someone to talk to. That's what's giving to me. Or because simply like you're in the mood to party again, if you're friends with them, or even like coworker, just get for a drink or something. This is kind of like the gift. So they either have a chance to give you a gift, or this gift is just, you know, to party, to drink, to have fun together. And for some of you, if you resonate with being an ex, this is giving me like you guys might end things in a very bad state. Could be like the last time you talk to each other, the words are just very unkind. It's kind of like end things on a bad term, or there's still some like clean up. I just see like this clean up energy here. There's something that needs to be cleaned up between you two. And I do feel like you're holding your energy back from them, and they're aware that this is over. The cup's already spilled. And especially with the tower here, it's, yeah, like the tower has fallen here. I don't think they want to make amends, because this energy is really giving me the bridge has the bridge has been burned. Or like a better, let me like phrase that better. It's just there are too much damage has been done to this relationship. It's kind of like imparable, and they're very aware of it. It's like the cups already have been spilled here. They're aware of that. So this is giving me, for some of you, they are waiting for an opportunity to just like clean things up between you two. And it's for, to help both of you to move on peacefully. And I just have to say, like, yeah, I can tell this is a very intense relationship. And the beauty of this is to really like not knowing and to experiencing it, the good and the bad, without experience things that are bad or relationship that are bad. You don't know because you haven't experienced it. You only know once you have been through it and you know that it's not working for you. And really, like sometimes it's not anyone's fault. It's just about not being the right fit to each other, and it's totally okay. And the journey of life is really about experimenting, is to try to what is that word? Right and arrows. I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's just making mistakes and we learn from our mistakes. And sometimes when it's about love, not saying like they are a mistake or you are a mistake to them, it's just you know the dynamic. It's really just like you know better. Yeah, that and I really feel like that is the purpose of life, is just going through it. But yeah, this is what I see here. House 7. If you find this video helpful, please give a thumb up. And I want to say thank you so much for letting me being your reader. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribe. I would love to see you in my next reading. Hope you stay healthy. Hope you stay blessed. Bye.